Imagine two of the most powerful predators on Earth, a wolf and a tiger. Both hunters, both feared, both sitting near the top of the food chain. But put them side by side and you'll notice something strange. A wolf is almost never alone. A tiger is almost never with anyone. One survives through teamwork, the other survives through solitude. So here's the question that seems simple, but isn't. Why did two elite predators evolve completely opposite hunting strategies? By the end of this video, you'll understand the hidden math behind both choices, and why neither one is actually the better strategy. They're just different answers to the same brutal question. Stay till the end. The last part will completely change how you think about teamwork itself. Let's start with wolves. Picture a wolf standing alone in an open, snowy field. In front of it, a massive elk, 10 times its body weight, powerful legs, sharp hooves capable of crushing a skull in one kick. If that wolf attacks alone, the odds are terrible. One wrong move, one solid kick, and the hunt is over before it even begins. Now picture the same wolf, but this time with 5 others beside it. Suddenly the math flips completely. One wolf distracts from the front, others circle from the sides, another watches for an opening from behind. The elk can only defend one direction at a time. The pack exploits that limitation instantly. This is the entire secret behind pack hunting. Wolves don't hunt in groups because they enjoy company. They hunt in groups because their prey is simply too dangerous to face alone. Elk, moose, bison, animals capable of seriously injuring or even killing a lone wolf with a single, well-placed strike. In the wild, an injury doesn't just hurt. It's often a death sentence. No hospitals, no healing time. Just weeks of decline until the injury becomes fatal. So wolves developed a strategy built entirely around minimizing personal risk. Spread the danger across many bodies. Increase the odds of success. Reduce the odds that any single wolf gets hurt. It's not just about catching prey, it's about surviving the attempt. There's another hidden advantage here too: communication. Wolves have developed an entire language of movement, body posture, and vocal signals to coordinate mid-hunt. A tilted ear, a specific howl, a shift in body position. All of it relays information in real time, allowing the pack to adjust strategy on the fly. No single wolf needs to be the perfect hunter. The group only needs to function as one coordinated unit. Now let's flip the story completely. Let's talk about tigers. A tiger doesn't live on open plains, it lives in dense forests, thick undergrowth, tall grass, environments where visibility drops to almost nothing within just a few meters. Here's the first problem with hunting as a group in that environment. Coordination becomes nearly impossible. You can't signal a teammate you can't see. You can't circle prey through terrain that barely lets you move in a straight line. The very thing that makes pack hunting powerful, communication and open sightlines, simply doesn't exist in a tiger's world. So evolution took tigers in a completely different direction. Instead of surrounding prey, a tiger became a master of getting close without ever being noticed. Silent movement. Perfectly patterned camouflage that breaks up its outline in tall grass and dappled light. A slow, calculated approach that can take minutes, sometimes much longer, just to close the final distance. A tiger doesn't need help closing that gap, it needs stealth. And stealth works best with exactly one predator, not many. Here's something most people don't consider. More hunters doesn't just mean more strength. It also means more noise, more movement, more chances for prey to notice something is wrong. In dense terrain, a group of predators becomes a liability instead of an advantage. One tiger can vanish into shadow. 5 tigers moving together cannot. There's also the matter of what a tiger actually hunts: deer, wild boar, occasionally animals as large as young buffalo. Dangerous, yes, but nowhere near as consistently lethal as the herd animals wolves pursue. A tiger's body reflects this difference perfectly. Massive, powerful forelimbs, retractable claws built for gripping, a bite force strong enough to crush a windpipe in a single decisive strike. A tiger isn't built to wear prey down through a coordinated group effort. It's built to end the fight in seconds, alone. Now here's where the story gets even more interesting. Food supply plays a massive role in this difference too. Wolves typically live in regions where prey is spread thin across huge open territories. Hunting successfully and often requires serious teamwork just to survive long stretches between meals. Tigers, on the other hand, often live in habitats dense with smaller, more consistent prey. A single tiger can typically feed itself without needing to share a kill among 5 or 6 other hungry mouths. In fact, sharing would work directly against a tiger's survival. One tiger eating an entire kill can go days without hunting again. Split that same kill among a group, and everyone stays hungry, and everyone has to hunt again almost immediately. For a solitary hunter, cooperation isn't an advantage. It's a wasted opportunity. This difference goes even deeper than hunting strategy. It shapes the entire social structure of each species. Wolves live in tight family units, structured packs built on hierarchy, cooperation, and long-term loyalty. Their survival depends on the group functioning almost like a single organism. Tigers, by contrast, are fiercely territorial and almost entirely solitary outside of mating season. Two tigers sharing overlapping territory isn't cooperation. It's usually direct competition for the exact same limited resources. Neither structure is better than the other. They're simply two different answers, shaped by two completely different environments, solving two completely different survival puzzles. Here's the part that makes this truly fascinating. Evolution doesn't reward strength alone, or intelligence alone, or teamwork alone. It rewards whatever strategy fits the specific challenge an animal actually faces. A wolf pack in dense forest would struggle to coordinate. A lone tiger on an open plain would struggle to approach unseen. Neither predator is superior. Each one is a perfect answer to a completely different question. And that's the real lesson hiding inside this entire comparison. Teamwork isn't automatically the smartest strategy. And going alone isn't automatically the weakest one. The real skill lies in reading your environment correctly and choosing the approach that actually fits the challenge in front of you. Here's the powerful part. Humans often assume cooperation always wins and independence is always a disadvantage, but nature proves that assumption wrong every single day. Sometimes the smartest move is building a team, spreading the risk, multiplying your strength through numbers. And other times, the smartest move is moving alone, staying silent, trusting your own instincts completely without needing anyone else's timing to align with yours. Wolves and tigers didn't choose one path because it was objectively better. They evolved into it because it was the right answer to the world they were born into. So the next time you're deciding whether to face a challenge as part of a team, or completely on your own, remember this. The question was never which strategy is stronger. The real question is which one actually fits the fight you're in. Nature has been answering that question for millions of years, and the wolf and the tiger are still living proof that there's more than one right answer.